Most of our ancestors settled into geographical areas with others who shared the same beliefs, political views, and ethnic heritage. Very often, communities were established by extended families. Someone of another faith, race, background, or culture was seldom seen in their community. In today's world, however, communities have become melting pots filled with a multitude of diverse cultures. While such diversity can certainly enrich our lives, it can also cause stresses as the various culture groups learn to peacefully live and work together. Let's talk a little bit about the effects culture groups have upon our schools. First of all, a culture group is any group of people who have a particular set of beliefs and way of doing things. They share attitudes, behaviors, and customs. They have a particular culture. The attitudes and beliefs of a culture determine how its members behave and how various character traits are applied in their lives. One group, for example, might believe such virtues as honesty, respect, integrity, and acceptance are important when dealing with all people, regardless of whether they are part of their particular group or not. Those from another culture might employ such values only with regard to those in their same culture group, but not with outsiders. In any given school community today, there are students from an assortment of culture groups: families, neighborhoods, political groups, faith-based groups, gangs, ethnic groups, and so forth. Students come to school bringing the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors they have learned in their culture groups. This creates challenges for our schools as they seek ways to mesh these cultures into a peaceful, successful, unified school environment. The Changing Lives Character Development Program encourages schools to establish their own culture, their own design of how character traits will be applied to life in their school, their own standards of how their students and staff will interact with each other while working together in their school environment in order to exist in a unified culture. We call this the perfect scenario for their school. While no school is going to be perfect, this acts as a set of goals outlining the best case scenario for desired behaviors in their desired culture. If schools do not purposefully establish this best case scenario, groups within the school will compete to set the culture. Our young people seek out love, respect, and other character traits. If they do not find them and learn to apply them in their families and schools, they will seek them out in other culture groups. A study done by the University of Michigan in 2000 revealed that in 1950 the culture groups that had the most influence upon youth were family, school, church, peers, and media or television. Those influences created the culture of that time. By the year 2000, the order of those culture groups had changed, as youth were then most influenced by peers, media and television, family, school, and church. Changing Lives strives to reverse that trend, while at the same time encouraging positive peer influence. Once the desired culture has been defined by the school and the perfect scenario established, components of the comprehensive Changing Lives program are then integrated into all aspects of school life, from kindergarten to 12th grade. Universally accepted character traits are defined and discussed. As these traits are practiced and internalized by students and staff, the learning environment of the school takes on the characteristics outlined in the perfect scenario, and transformation is realized. Students who have experienced this life-changing transformation in their schools can then carry what they have learned with them into their families, communities, and future endeavors, having a positive impact on other culture groups. Schools see an influx as well as a departure of students each year. New students must also be given the opportunity to learn and apply character traits in accordance with the culture established within the school, if the positive environment of that school is going to be maintained and continue to flourish. For that reason, the Changing Lives program needs to be an ongoing effort within the school and community. The comprehensive Changing Lives Character Development Program has a proven record of school improvement. For more information, please call 866-5 593-4703 or visit the Mark I website at www.mark1.org.